Why, hello YouTube. Welcome back. This is Baylor Mage again, and today we're going to go over our league start plans. Now, I would absolutely love to have a build or a build guide or even a rough plan for you. I know a lot of people copy what I do for league starts. We don't have a plan. We don't have a tree. We don't have a lot of the numbers we need. So I've got pretty much a loose idea of what I want to do. As per usual, I will be starting minions. I am going to start an Infernalist minion because I firmly believe, at least on a league start, that Infernalist is significantly better than Lich. Although I probably will change to a Lich eventually, several days in when I have good gear. I think Lich ends up better eventually, starts off worse. But with no tree, I'm not even planning a path of building for myself. But I do have some things that I think are worth knowing and some rough plans. The first plan is, even with the minion buffs that are coming this league, I don't believe that they will be enough for the first 2 acts to feel even remotely good. The first 2 acts of leveling minions is always just super questionable. So instead of doing that, I'm going to do sort of a hybrid Essence Drain Contagion and Minion league start. And I'm going to walk everyone through how I plan on doing that before going minions and my rough outline of the tree. Unfortunately, that's almost all I can give you until we actually get more information. But I will do my best to give you as much information as I have. So let's jump in. However, and I will link this in the description, we do have this little thing. I have no idea who made it, but essentially it's cobbled together from all of the little screenshots and teasers that we've seen over time, and it just lets us have a look at what the current tree looks like compared to what we've seen in trailers of the new tree. None of these nodes are mouse overable, so we can't tell what they do. There's nothing interactive here. There are blank spots in different places because we just haven't seen them in any of the trailer footage, and any of this could have changed since then. So this is by no means an actual, like, good plan or anything, but I can see a few things. One for sure, there is a minion wheel. Oh, the scrolling on this one's a little weird. There is a new minion wheel. There's right here. I do not know what this one is. Let's move myself out the way. Boom. There is a new minion wheel just down here. It is awkward to zoom into. There's a new minion wheel right there. Do not know what it does. There's also potentially some new minion wheels up here. I'm not sure if this is minions or not. The quality is too low. This might be another minion wheel. There is also another minion wheel over here that isn't in our current path of building. So we will have to see what those look like. But here's what I'm going to do. The standard Essence Drain Contagion. Except I am going to take this. I am going to have my snipers, my skeletal snipers out from Act 1 all the way till the end of like Act 2, start of Act 3 when I go full minions. I will be using the skeletal snipers as backup. It's just an extra button you can press. Their active ability is very strong. It is currently very strong right now, and it is going from 60% damage to 70% damage on its active ability, and it is also going from a 8-second cooldown to a 6-second cooldown for their active command ability. So that ability is very strong. I will be using it for extra single target damage. It's strong on its own. It's even stronger if you put a flame wall on, or when we get our first ascendancy doggo and it ignites things, and we can blow up those gas clouds. That'll be nice chunky extra single target damage. But otherwise we're just going to be doing ED Contagion. In order to make that feel good, I will be coming over here to grab this one wheel and this one wheel right here. That is the entire investment that I plan on doing into ED Contagion. We will not stay ED Contagion for that long. Hopefully by the time I reach Act 3, I'll be full minions. But this is enough to get you all the way through Act 3. So from here, I would then go up. I'm going to take the revive faster and tankiness bit. I'm not too concerned with the damage right away. We will also see what this wheel is and if it's worth taking, the one that's going to show up there. The next thing I'm going to do is head all the way up here. Obviously, I'm not going to take strength nodes the whole way. We'll take whatever stats we need. It'll probably be mostly int. And then I'm going to head up to Lord of Horrors. By the time we get to Lord of Horrors, we should also have level 8 or level 9 minions. And at that point, I can spec out of this. I can spec out of that. I can take our revive faster nodes. I like these revive faster nodes, especially for the campaign, a lot. I like them a lot. So I will actually be taking my pathing that way and also taking this wheel. That'll be like the change. I'll probably start with this wheel, and that'll be like the change from coming out of these two will be grab this node, start taking these ones, and as soon as I have enough points to spec out of all my damage and into these ones, that's probably when I go full minions instead. When you do that, you'll also just take this one node and respec those and drop ED Contagion. Currently, that's as far of a plan as I have. I'm not even 100% sure what minions I'm going to end up using. I suspect I'm going to end up using a very large variety of minions. The reason I'm more excited about minions this time is because I can use everything. Because exposure and curses for elementals are now just all the same. I can use fire, lightning, and cold minions all at once. And because we can use multiple copies of support gems, I can have all of them fully supported and fully effective. So I suspect I'm going to be using quite a mix. But to be honest, anything past this rough league start right here, any plan I make past just this rough amount right here, which the next things will be this, and then coming down here and grabbing more spirit and more presence area, like those will be the next things we get. Then maybe even those if I need more tankiness. But like outside of just this little plan, there's almost no point in having an actual guide or an actual plan past this point. Everything past here is just sort of going to be, we're going to have to figure it out the day, because we don't seem to have any information. I don't have any of the new information. I don't have any of the tree. I don't know what's going on. All I know is minions are definitely going to be significantly better than they were last league. And I cannot be 100% sure that they will be good enough. I think they will. It seems like they're going to be significantly better enough to be great. But until we play them, I don't know. So that's my current plan. That's sort of the best plan that I can give anyone. I will also link this thing in the description in case anybody wants to have a look at it. It's really only very mildly helpful. Although, if we could tell what any of these nodes were, it would be great. But at least you can have a glance at what the changes sort of look like across the whole tree. So, somewhat useful. The only other thing I can promise is that I will do like daily updates. Like every single day we will do an update on what we're doing with minions. So if you're on board with minions, follow me and get all that information every single day as it launches. And if you need even more active updates, come by the Twitch and watch us do it live. Otherwise, that is all I have. Good luck on the least informed league start we're ever going to have or have ever had. That is all I have, and I will see everybody next time. Bye bye.